Hi there, I'm Lavellan and welcome back to Hi there, I'm Lavellan and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition, episode 58. Okay, so we have a little bit more to explore, but we're going straight up. We might have a stop off there and at the cave, but we are going straight up to Caer Brannock. Yeah, so we can finally sort out the dam controls and the bandits. Alright. So, we do have some red dots as well. A lot of red dots, actually. Are those wolves? I think they are. That's just obsidian. Okay, well, we might as well get in. Get all of them. Oh, yes. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. And no, we definitely don't want to attack that. Definitely not. Okay, well. A straggler. Hello, highwayman. Nice and easy. No remains though. Oh! Okay. Can we get up there? Get into the garden? Nope. Bull took care of it. Alright, loot. Miniature spinning wheel and 3 cotton. Lovely. Okay, so let's get up here if we can. Hilltop Farm. Okay. Just here. Lovely. No enemies, just more embryo. Okay. And it doesn't look abandoned, but it might be. Oops. I'll get my lightning on it and not try and wave my sword at them. Get down there. What now? Oh, I fell. Never mind. Hey, and we got some remains. Lovely. 3 plaid weave. Okay. And lots of embryo. Lots and lots of embryo. Oh my gosh. Right, let's get back up to this house. Oh, I take it back. Yeah, this is definitely, definitely abandoned. Okay. The fire in the front yard just threw me off. Glass hallar and a hunter coat. Very nice. Okay. Something to read. A charred note. I saw what those bandits did to Randall's farm. Enough's enough. Even if I can't stay here, I'm not letting the sodding highwaymen take my home from me. If any of you slugs can read, I set the fire with heaps of dried cow dung. Hope you liked sifting through the ashes. Okay. Very nice. Nicely done. And I mean, the note was put there, so someone did sift through the ashes. $92 gold, 2 lustrous cotton, 2 lazurite, and 3 silk brocade. Okay. Lovely. Oh! Okay. The lightning is trying to kill me. But that's fine. We're not going to succumb to that. Okay, wolves. Well, we don't need to go down there. We absolutely do not. So here we are. We have met up at this path. I do wonder what that is, but I was about to say I assume we've already been down there, but we haven't. Okay. Well, the cave is over that way as well. So we might as well come and find out what this is about. Ah, okay, that's Red Illyrium. So yes, we have been there. It's down there that we haven't been. Let's get down here. Dead Man's Pass. Okay. This should be where the cave is. Yes, okay. Lovely. So, I hope we've got something good. I might leave the rest of the deep mushroom, just because it is lighting up the cave a little. Alright, okay, dead end here. Let's go up here. Yeah, we might as well. Hey, some obsidian. Okay, okay. Is this another entrance? Yes, it is. Okay, and that's for the astrariums. Where are we? Just there. Okay. Where is the final astrarium? All the way over there. Well, we probably should have found that one first, but never mind. No, we can't, because that's the water, isn't it? That's the water. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine to have done it this way. Alright, let's get back in here, and because we left the lit up one till last, we'll know which way is out as well. Right here. Okay. Grab this obsidian. There's a few enemies here, I assume, unless they're up top. They could be on top. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're actually here. Let's have a look here. 80 gold. Ah, okay, spiders. Oh. Oh, lovely. Lovely. And let's examine this. Nothing. Okay. Well, never mind. Maybe that would have triggered the spiders and I just took too long. Maybe. Alright, loot. Igneous staff. Lovely. And medium free army armor. Ugh. And we're leaving so we can take the deep mushroom. Yeah, it looks like both of those people, either they killed each other or they were both taken out by the spiders, and I think they were taken out by the spiders, really. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, well, good to know. So, can we get to Caer just going up this road as well? Yeah, but we'll miss that. So we definitely want to go back down there. We'll have to go up through here. Oh dear. Huh. Someone's been here. Just sitting. Alright, Wyvern's Watch. A mug and a bottle of wine indicate this sheltered spot may have once been a popular place to enjoy the view. Someone has carved Milton and Lonnie into the side of a bench.
You're not the first Ben Hazreth I've run across. Hawk and I went on a caper with one named Talis.
You don't say.
She caused us no end of trouble. You wouldn't know her by any chance.
Hey, one time I ran into this dwarf on the road. Short, grouchy. You think you might know him?
I'm in the Merchant Guild. 10 Royal says I not only know him, he owes me money.
Oh, well, no, I don't know Talis. Sorry.
Nice. Very nice. But yeah, I think you can only really say that because a wandering dwarf, a surface dwarf, would likely be a merchant. and in the guild. Very nice, Varric. Although, poor Bull does have a point there. He's not going to know everybody who's under the Coon. Not everybody can be as outgoing as Varric. Okay, is that just a bit of embryum up there? Or is there something hidden? Oh, I don't think we'll be able to climb around there. It's possible, but I might also slip off. I can try it. Oh, no. No, we're not risking that. Alright. Let's get to Caer Brannock. So, we'll start off here. Anything on these poor unfortunates? Yeah, we can claim it. The gallows of Caer Brannock. The gallows by the fortress are left over from when Orlais warred with Ferelden. Let us be grateful they have not seen use in years, apart from children using the ropes as swings before the gamekeeper chases them off. From the memoirs of Sister Vaughan of Crestwood. Well, maybe take the ropes down. Maybe. Ah. Well, someone close is having a conversation. But yeah, the kids have been using those as swings, despite the fact that there are corpses still there. That's horrific. The kids just don't care, do they? Alright.
There's the keep the mayor talked about. And the bandits.
Gate open, no patrols. Risky, but we could rush it.
Risky. We could. We're gonna. Let's be honest. We're gonna. Do we have to knock it down? Yes, we do. Okay. And you. Oh, there's more than just them. Okay. Beautiful, guys. Okay, but there are more incoming, so let's grab our remains if we have any. Sad splinters. Okay. On the dog. Pretty sure that was one of the dogs. And oh, it was also in a trap. Cunari battle axe and 3 cotton. Alright. 5 gold and death root vitar. And no, we can't get in there. Okay. Well, any more remains on the ground here? No. Let's have a look in here real quick. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, let's take this ladder up and we'll grab our remains. One velveteen. 2 velveteen and 5 gold. Lovely. So, let's take that off because it's sending me away. So we need to capture it by going that way. Well, is there any other way we can go? No, they're both going up. Both stairs lead up. Let's go. Alright. And yeah, there's no way onto the walls. Unless there was where we came in. No. Alright. Let's continue. Ah, I see you. Is it just one guy? I think it is. Oh, we can go all the way up there as well. Very nice. Let's get you. Oh, very nice bull. Reinforcements where? Up there? Yes, up there. Okay. And into you. They killed them before I could. Well, very nice, very nice. Remains 2 silver card. Very nice. And there was a ladder right there. So we could have climbed up on either side, really, rather than going through the middle. 5 gold, 2 cotton. And 2 cotton. Okay. Anything else in the central part? No. And remains? No. Alright, let's get up here. And again. So what are you hiding? Probably just more enemies. Let's go. Nothing there. Okay, this is the way through, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, never mind. Let's grab this. 1 velveteen. And I think that's everything. Yeah, okay. Makes you wonder if you could possibly have snuck through. Just been a rogue and snuck through. What would have happened? Oh well. The keep must be claimed before I can go through there. Okay. And is this going to be the same? Yep, okay. What's that? Dam access. Right. And is that not a door we can... No. Okay, that one is blocked off. So let's just follow this. Okay, supplies. Don't really need those. We are fine. This is a very wet keep, though. A very wet keep. Okay. Enemies out there. So. Keep wanting to press 1, but it's not 1 anymore. There we go. Very nice. Okay. Kill that warrior. You're not going to kill Bull. I'm sorry. It's not happening. Okay. Ooh. Put some lightning on you, definitely. Highwayman Chief. In fact, let's get a cage on them. Help you out a bit more, Bull. Got him.
I think that's all of them. The Inquisition's done Crestwood a favor. This fort would do nicely as payment.
Oh, would it? Wow. 3 cotton. Alright. I mean, that is really what you need from this, but still. Just claiming the fort. 2 velveteen. It still belongs to Ferelden. 7 gold and a samite, but I'm sure that Josephine can swing it. Yeah. We will temporarily hold this for a time. You know. She can absolutely swing that for me. Let's see if we can get through there. Nope. Keep must be claimed. Okay. And loot. I have 1 plaid weave, okay. And this should be the chieftain. The last stand mall. Oh, okay. I don't suppose that's something that you need, Bull. It's not all that great, is it? It's not all that great. Still 11 strength. Okay. It gives you guard when you hit with it, though. That is nice. But no, the damage is really low. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, well, we have enough room to keep picking up a few more things before we'll need to sell anything. Let's just carry on. And the Inquisition flag. Okay, lovely. A skull, random skull. And yeah, we can see that. Perfectly placed, isn't it, to see from this balcony? Well, let's get the Inquisition flag in there. It's a bit damp and run down, but it is ours. New place looks good. What next?
We should drain the lake. The mayor said the dam controls were through the fort.
Indeed, we need to drain that lake. So was that one of you guys who said that? I didn't actually hear it all that well. But still, we've got a banner now. We have a Fade Rift at Caer Brannock. Escape routes for agents in Crestwood operation. Okay. Well, where's a requisitions table? It's not that one, is it? No, that's craft armor. There we are. Requisitions. We should be able to do this. And we did get a sad splinter. We did. We only... Unfortunately, we only have one. But never mind. Let's do some Inquisition propaganda. It has been proposed that the Inquisition combat rampant rumours by allowing scribes to create high-quality books telling the truth of the Herald of Andraste. Reward 1 power. Well, well, well. Suppose we'll do the salvage ships as well. Yep, for the Storm Coast. Fantastic. So, we can upgrade potions here as well. I don't want to. I want to see where our potions master is. Yeah, see if we can do it actually inside Skyholds. Might have an interesting conversation with whoever's there.
Welcome, Inquisitor. My name is Charter. Leleana's eyes and ears, especially in this place. I'll have some information for you once my man Butcher finds us. He's running late.
Ah, okay, Butcher. Someone's running late, you say?
When's the spy named Butcher supposed to arrive?
Half hour ago, by the south gate. I hope he's only delayed. Butcher's last message swore he had secrets for us worth 10 times his weight in gold.
Oh dear. Okay, well, what can we find in this area then?
Did Sister Nightingale tell you why she wanted agents here?
We lie on the main road between Denerim and Valroyo. Couriers stop here all the time. For what they're paid, some have surprisingly loose tongues.
Right, of course. Have you got anything to report?
What's happening in Crestwood?
The roads are nearly deserted. Too many undead keep rising from the lake.
Right, okay.
I should be going.
Another time.
Thank you, Charter. So, yes, we are in the first part of the courtyard, so that means let's get in here. We can climb down. Hey, mosaic piece. Sweet. Okay, freed as slaves. Ah, and loot. A lightning rune. Okay. Well, thank you. Sweet. Let's climb down here. Ah, okay. Down to the water level. Is our secret route in and out for our spies, or just for supplies? Who knows? Who knows? Ah, oh! Snowball! Okay, no, this is, this is a fight. Get a cage on there. Yes, get in there. Alright. Codex unlocked, poison spider. Sure, alright. And let's get that loot. Healing mist grenade recipe and amber. Very nice. Healing mist. Okay, well, I'm glad nobody else got down here. They would have been eaten. Very lucky that it was only us. And maybe some mercenaries. Well, not mercenaries, were they? Bandits, sorry. Okay, and I'm guessing we can't actually get closer to that. Nah. Okay. Well, let's grab some deep mushroom. Okay, is that still waters? Alright. And a new quest. And I think that's underneath the flag. Let's have a look. Deep mushroom. More deep mushroom. Okay, okay. Alright. Just a secret way in and out. Okay, escape route maybe. Lovely. It was a keep, after all. They would need an escape route. And is that some chests? Yeah. Simple pendant, Mabari totem, and some iron bark. Very nice. Sacrificial dagger and sigil of the giant. Alright. Well, I guess... No, we can't get through there. That's a shame. Still waters must be up. It's probably... Yeah, on the controls for the dam. Well, we can get there now. I do like the caves here. And those little light holders, they were very... very cool. Very cool. Holding holy flame, I guess. Alright.
Here. The mayor said the dam controls were through this gate.
Indeed they did. Okay. Alright, alright. It's just very soggy and shiny. And doesn't look like there's anything hidden away here. Alright, alright. So, not down there, up there. Probably. Although there is a new quest, I think I might want to go back inside. Check out that quest if we can. In fact, just finished looking around inside the keep itself. So, and we can buy and sell here as well. Awesome. Although I do want to go back to Skyhold. Oh. Cotton. Very nice. Nothing to report from you guys, I guess. And yes, there should be another doorway up here, shouldn't there? Let's read this. Hard in Hightown, Chapter 4. Donan Branokovic didn't stand on ceremony. He strode through the barracks and slammed open the door to the captain's office without so much as a nod to the guards he passed. Just barely dawn, and already Captain Henderland was buried beneath a mountain of paperwork taller than the Vimarks. All Donan could see of the captain was her fiery hair and an angry gaze that had stopped more than one pickpocket mid-grift. Captain, I need a warrant for the Comte de Favre. Even as the words left his lips, Donan knew they were a mistake. The captain rose to her feet. Branokovic. The way she spoke his name was like a portcullis clanging shut. Where's my report on the Hightown market body? It was the kind of question you might ask a truant child, the kind where you already knew the answer and just wanted to see someone squirm in guilt. I'll file it after... You'll file it now, guardsman. She stepped out from behind the desk. We follow procedure in my barracks. A magistrate was murdered on my watch, Captain. Dunnan's voice was heated. He could never keep his temper in her presence. I'm not letting the killer get away. You left the scene without a thorough search of the market. Henderland began pacing, her voice like cold steel. You harassed a magistrate's widow, and you practically broke down a compt's door. She turned to glare at him. All before dawn. If you want a warrant, you damn well better have hard evidence to justify it. I know that de Favre isn't telling us everything, Dunnan insisted. Let me bring him in and... Forget it. She crossed back to her chair. You've got nothing. You're not arresting a man on a feeling, Branokovic. Captain, he protested. From behind her paperwork, the captain waved for him to be silent. You're 2 weeks from retirement, guardsman. You want to stay in the ranks long enough to get pensioned. You follow procedure. Find me evidence and quit wasting my time. Dismissed. Oh dear. Oh dear, Dunnan. I'm sure he'll find it. Okay. Hey, loot! Got lots and lots of skulls. Tevinter mace, a bleak cutter, intense Rashvine Vitar. Lovely. I'm just going to choose to believe that they've lit those candles for the skulls, not that they've piled the skulls there as decoration. Hey, okay, this is locked. So... Get in there, Varric. Okay. There are people in here.
You're a scoundrel and a liar, Reeve, and probably a filthy cheater.
Inquisitor?
Ah, piss.
We're, just catching up with each other after an assignment.
Just don't lock the door, as you were, or no slacking off. Yeah, just don't lock the door, guys.
That part's fine. Just don't lock me out of my own keep.
No, Inquisitor. It won't happen again. I swear it.
Nose a little brown, Reeve.
Quiet, you.
You'd all do well to have brown noses right now. Honestly, slacking off. You know what I went through to
Now
clear
that is
this?
a hand.
Indeed.
Damn.
There's always tomorrow, Scriber.
He blinks when he has a sweet.
Shh.
Give the game away. A Magister's needs. Dearest sister, it's been an age since I've written, but I simply had to thank you. Your advice was perfect. Just a few gossips bought with gold, and everyone in Minrathous thought Quirinus and I were most dreadful rivals. It let us indulge our little love affair without his wretched family interfering, if only for a little while. Quirinius himself sadly turned out to be less ideal. I caught him carrying on behind my back with the Saporasi of all things. Can you imagine? There was nothing for it. During the quarrel, I threw boiling water in his face, let his Saporati kiss the scars better. He's cowering in his mansion now, pretending he was hurt in a duel. No doubt he'll want revenge. Don't worry, dear sister. I took precautions. Don't tell anyone, but my master taught me a few secrets that should keep me safe. The ritual cost me the mansion's kitchen slave, Lena, I think she was called. But I've enough power now to keep Quirinius from trying anything foolish. Kitchen slaves can be bought by the dozen at the market, so there's no harm in it. Oof. Oh. I feel wonderful, dear sister. Won't you come for Wintersend this year? I'll have my new slave trained to make your favourite lemon cakes by then. It'll be perfect. Letter from Magister Delphine to her sister Aulia, 865 blessed. Wow.
Come on, Cooper, join us for a spell.
Not likely.
Just one hand.
No.
Will Her Highness sulk in the corner all night? Suit yourself.
Alright, and let's read this. Caer Bronach. King Brandel erected Caer Bronach in 826 blessed, intending the fort as a stopover garrison for Ferelden soldiers fighting Orlesian invaders. The village of Crestwood takes its name from the fort's first captain, Sir Venar Crestwood, who held Caer Bronach longer than anyone thought possible against a vanguard of the Orlesian army. When the fort's defeat seemed inevitable, Sir Crestwood opened the gates, holding a flag of truce, and challenged every chevalier in the Imperial army to a duel. Amused, one Orlesian officer accepted the offer. Sir Crestwood swiftly cut him down. 8 more followed, Honour and the watching soldiers forcing them to fight Sir Crestwood one-on-one. The 10th challenger finally managed a fatal blow, only because Sir Crestwood had slowed due to blood loss from previous injuries. Impressed by Sir Crestwood's tenacity and endurance, the remaining officers left the small village around the fort untouched, as the Orlesians made for the capital, sparing hundreds of innocent lives. Very nice. From notable fortresses, castles, towers, and other edifices of interest in Ferelden by Henry Lannon.
Any fresh gossip on Lady Janice?
Definitely a spy. The question is for who?
I think it's Virantium.
With that accent, she's a marcher through and through.
She could be Antivan, maybe.
She's from Ravane.
And you know that how?
I slit her handler's throat in Val Royeaux.
Baker's breath. Was that your assignment 3 days ago?
Well, swapping stories. 78 gold, raid a longboat, Hoarfrost staff, but not the important ones. 153 gold, keep a fire staff, medium Orlesian army armor. Alright. And yeah, now they're cycling through the same dialogue. So, where do we... okay, let's grab this loot. Antivan toy soldier. Anything here? No. The quest is that way. It is that way. Yep, you too. Is it you?
Someone needs to deal with the last of Crestwood's highwaymen.
Who has time?
If we clear the bandits out, more travelers. More travelers. More news for the Nightingale.
Good point, but I've got a code to unscramble if you want to know who killed Comte Veilleur last week.
So you, still having trouble with bandits?
Are the highwaymen still in Crestwood?
Yes, your worship. Now that their fort is gone, the bandits are ambushing travelers.
Crestwood won't stop them either. The town's still reeling from the undead.
Right, okay, so we just need to kill 8 more bandits. And that'll be it. Awesome. Superior hunter male and a mercenary Captain Shield.
Again. It'll be too soon. What part of stay hidden sounds like challenge our mark to a rooftop duel?
Is that how he broke his arm?
No. That was slipping off the roof after a big, dramatic bow.
Oh my gosh.
Precious.
Bards. Okay. Well, that's the quest. Anything else around here? There might be some more doors that we need to get through further down. Maybe. We've been through both of those. We'll just follow this round and see if there's anything else. Ooh, yes, more loot. Raid a longbow. Don't remember any other closed doors, but there might be. Hard in Hightown, Chapter 3, by Varric Tethras. For the second time in what was becoming a very long night, Donan Branokovic and his partner Elvhen found themselves knocking on a nobleman's door. It was still hours before dawn, the sky turning grey around the edges. The steel of Donan's gauntlets clanged against the door. Once, twice, no answer. He sighed, looking up at the dark windows of the mansion. He's getting too old for this shit. Maybe he's out, Elvhen offered. The recruit was nervous. In the guard, a weak and barely able to walk through Hightown, too green for a murder case. He's hiding. Look up, Donan pointed. He's shuttered all the windows. There hasn't been a storm in months. He pounded on the door again, louder. We should get the captain. Elvhen shifted and squirmed under his heavy shoulder plates. Donan had forgotten how badly new guard armour fit. He started to tell the kid where to get it adjusted, and the door swung open. Come inside, quickly. A man rushed them inside and through the house. Every room was dark. No moonlight made it through the shuttered windows. No candles flickered. Their way was lit only by a hooded lantern in the hands of their host. He stopped once they had reached a windowless inside room, where he closed and bolted the door behind him. Comte de Favre, Donnan guessed. The man nodded. In the dim lantern light, Donnan could see that he was dressed in a gaudy brocade doublet, but had thrown a chainmail shirt over it. He wore the helmet from an obviously ceremonial armor set slightly askew on his head. "I know why you're here," the Comte whispered. "Dunwald." Donnan's voice was flat. "Did you kill him, your lordship?" "This is bigger than a murder," the Comte hissed, eyes flicking to the door. Dunwald drew the attention of great powers. When dragons do battle, guardsmen, mortal men can only take cover. Drop the case. Don't draw their gaze. Oh, really? And Donnan was like, "You can't tell me what to do," and immediately drew their gaze. "I'm 2 weeks from retirement. I can do anything."
Miller got caught in Valchavan.
No.
She fooled them into thinking she's from the court in Valrior. They'll treat her well. For a while.
It's our fault for sending her out without a partner.
An agent was captured.
Are you saying one of our spies is compromised?
Yes, Inquisitor. Miller was captured in Valchavan.
She was after valuable information. Perhaps arrangements could be made to bring her back.
Well, don't send spies out alone then. Everyone needs a partner. 3 Bronter hide, 3 August ram leather. Okay. I guess they are probably stretched thin.
3 days on that roof and not a soul left the mansion.
Ooh. Guys, you have nerves of steel. Okay.
It's true. One of the last Grand Clerics will be here next week by coach.
One of the last Grand Clerics? Really? Well, good for them. No, that's blocked off. We do have a ladder now. Awesome. So I can get on the battlements. Can't get through that door. But never mind. Do you think we can get over there? Looks like there is a ladder over there, but there doesn't look to be one for here. Let's try it. So close. Okay, well, never mind. And let's get up on the other side, just in case there's something we're missing. Just in case. Hey! Give me my loot. 182 gold, amulet of strength, and a heater shield. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, can we get through this way then? Yes, we can. Alright. But there's nothing up here. That's a shame. Okay. So what else do we need? We need to get back through this area. Yes, we do. Where's that? Ah, requisition officer. Okay, well, we can forget that. Bandits could be anywhere in that area. Ah, Butcher. Okay, Butcher is over there. Well, let's get to the dam's controls. Yes. So we'll go through, back through the keep. Yeah, okay, here. So, let's go this way. Probably come the wrong way, haven't I? Amazing. Yeah, it was the other way. It was the other way. But... no, there's just Embrium here. Just Embrium. Okay, but at least we managed to get up here. That is pretty nice. It's a nice drawing. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Well, well, well. Is that... I think I know where that is. Yeah, we were so close to it before.
That building on the dam must be where we can open the floodgates.
Indeed. Okay. Well, we can't get down there just yet. Okay, will we have to fight more bandits? That's sad. Yeah. I just see the remains of one of the houses and a tree. Three elf fruit. Lovely. Okay. We do have the rusted horn. Alright. Let's grab this loot. 2 iron, 2 canine leather, and I don't suppose that's a ladder we can climb? No? Okay. Climb down onto this stuff. Sweet. Templar shield, keeper lightning staff, and warden helmet. Okay. This is a huge dam to say that the river, the lake shouldn't have been flooded this high. A huge dam. Okay, and no, we can't get in there. Alright then, let's get in here. Alright, people. Okay, guys.
What in?
Charming. The Inquisitor? We didn't know you were here, sir. Please don't tell anyone.
How did you even get in here? I had to fight my way through all these people.
How did you get past the guards?
There weren't any when we got here.
We just heard you killed the bandits, your worship. We didn't know you were moving in, we promise. You won't tell people we were here, will you?
I won't. This place is hardly romantic. Oh, why the secrecy? Yeah, why the secrecy?
Why would people care what you're up to?
Lonnie's mum and dad think I'm bad for her. We'll have to wait an hour to go back. Your father will still be up.
I knew this was a mistake.
We could try the caves.
You hate spiders.
You find somewhere next time.
Guys. Oh well. It must be so difficult to find a place alone. Oh well. I'm sure they'll manage it. Alright. Ah, okay, push. That's it, just push. I get to do that all on my own as well. Oh. Yes, there we are.
The mayor said Darkspawn destroyed these controls 10 years ago. Who repaired them?
Good point. Ask the mayor.
Yeah. Mr. Mayor. Who repaired these controls? Why didn't you just say that the controls had been repaired, but you were run off by bandits or something before you could unlock it? Amulet of Dexterity. Okay. Alright, let's read this. The First Blight, Chapter 1. Thedas is a land of fierce diversity, from the assassin princes of Antiva to the faded griffins of the Anderfels, but in my travels I have found one tale that unites the people of this land. It is a story of pride and damnation, and although the telling differs, the essence of the tale remains the same. At the height of its power, the Tevinter Imperium stretched over much of Thedas, uniting the known world under the rule of the tyrannical Magisters. It is said that the old gods whom the Magisters worshipped gave them the knowledge of blood magic, and the Magisters used this forbidden power to cement their rule. The blood of Elven slaves and humans alike ran down imperial altars to fuel Magister greed, the tales of their excesses so horrifying that one can only be grateful that blood magic is prohibited today. But all that stands tall must eventually fall. Perhaps they foresaw their ruin, or perhaps their pride knew no bounds, but whatever the reason, the Magisters dared to open a magical portal into the Golden City at the heart of the Fade. They sought to usurp the Maker's throne, long left unattended in the Golden City after the Maker turned his back on his creations. They would storm heaven itself with their power and become as gods. This is what the Chantry, in its oft-exercised tendency to understate, refers to as the second sin. According to most versions of the tale, the Magisters did indeed reach the Golden City and walked into the home of the Maker, where no living being before them had dared or been able to tread. But humanity is not meant to walk in heaven. The Magisters were wicked with pride and other sins, and their presence tainted the Golden City. What once was a perfect, holy citadel became a twisted home of darkness and nightmares. The Magisters were expelled back through their gateway and cursed for their treachery. As the Golden City had been tainted, so were the Magisters twisted and transformed into things of darkness, the very first of the Darkspawn. The Golden City, once a shining beacon at the heart of the Fade, became the Black City, a reminder of all that man's pride has cost. From Tales of the Destruction of Thedas by Brother Genitive, Chantry Scholar. Okay. And something else to read. The Rusted Horn's menu. Welcome to the Rusted Horn. Ale, 3 coppers. Cold ale, 10 coppers. Wine, 2 silver. Brandy and Teven, 6 silver. Bread and cheese, 2 coppers. Turnip and mutton pie, 3 coppers. Fish, 3 coppers. Stew, 4 coppers. Plate of wyvern wings, really chicken, 5 coppers. Wyvern steak, real, 2 gold. Okay. Considering this place, it's probably very, very rare that anyone would be able to afford a wyvern steak. So yeah, I could see them actually offering that on the menu. There are wyverns in the area, but not enough to continually cook up, so I'm sure they would have advance notice from any of the other villagers that someone was saving up their money so that they could have a wyvern steak. So they'd know when they would need to go and hunt for one. Really. Then again, it could just have been there for the upper echelon. The upper crust of Crestwood. Maybe they could have afforded it. Alright, so it would be a bad idea to jump off from there. I don't think there's going to be another ladder down. No, okay. It'd be a very bad idea. So we're not going to do it.
It'd be nice for the Inquisition to do some good here.
It would, right?
A dragon. Let's be sure she leaves us in one piece.
Ah, okay, the dragon that we have disturbed. Yeah, because we flooded where she was resting. Oh, look at that coloration. Lovely blue stripe. Okay, I kind of want to get down there and have a look off the edge to see all the water flowing. I imagine it must be flowing. But then again, all of the water has come out already, so is it just flooded out there, or is it all moved on already? Well, I'll find out eventually. So, yes, we have that mess over there to get to. Ah, here we go. This is the underwater plants. The ones that you actually expect to see. And some demons. Lovely.
Die!
Get them, guys. Awesome. Well done. Okay. I would like to check this out. Oh yeah, lots and lots of destruction. I can definitely get down there. We can get lower, so I don't need to drop down. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. Just try and make sure that I don't drop down before I need to. And yeah, okay. So there is still quite a bit of water there. Well, let's get back up and around. Anything at all. Just some spindleweed. Makes sense. I suppose everything of value got swept away. It's a little bit of a shame to my loot goblin ways, but never mind. Yeah, that's all spindleweed. So this would have been quite a nice thing to look at, really, that tree. I imagine, when it was alive. In a central area. Bringing old Crestwood together. Okay, and we've got some undead. Okay. And more corpses. And the Demon of Rage. Okay. Is that it? Oh! Okay. Steady on, Shade Rift. Steady on. Close this. Lovely. Is that the only one? At Caer Brannock. Yes, okay. 18 Pyrophyte and a Frost Essence. Lovely. No, that's just spindleweed. Thought we'd gotten more remains then, but no. Unfortunately not. Alright, so let's go down to the water's edge and just look around this area. This Embrium is hardy, isn't it? It's been submerged for years. But it's still fresh and able to be picked. Lovely, lovely. Alright. And that's... yeah, unfortunately lots of rubble came over here. Luckily, not too much of it though. So none of it was blocked. A ship? An actual ship. Oh, and loot. Sweet. 166 gold. 125 gold. 156 gold. Very nice. And some obsidian. Okay. That is a very nice touch. Having the valuables and the remains and everything over here. Yeah, and we can't get any closer, any further down there. And it looks like there's not really anything that they've placed to look interesting down there either. So you're really not supposed to want to get down there. Okay. Looking at those chains, I'm wondering if they've even rusted. Kinda doesn't look like it, does it? Well made. Very well made. Where are they attached? Okay. Well. Let's continue. I would prefer to continue around the water's edge, because we can always work our way in. Oh, a terror demon. 2. Nope, that's just a regular corpse. Okay. Lovely. Remains? No, no remains. Okay. Hey, okay. Oh, we don't have Seylis with us. We're gonna lose out on some approval, but never mind. Let's do that. Okay. A silver bracelet. Lovely. And an embryon and 3 cotton that has survived the years. Lovely. Waterlogged original cotton from the original Crestwood village. Might be worth a bit. Hey. Okay. Where is this? Ah, just in there. A bottle, okay. Grey whiskey, right wine, conscription ale. A bottle marked vintage Warden Daimods. Extra red. Very nice. Well, thank you, Warden. Thank you. Adventurer hat schematic. Because that probably means that either the Warden was visiting Crestwood at some point and left a bottle, or he was in Old Crestwood when the waters came. Which is a shame. Oh, we're not technically in Old Crestwood yet. Really? These are just, what, the outlying farms, I guess? Okay. Okay, well. Damn. Makes sense why they're not so tightly packed then. If this was like farmland. Or maybe fishing huts and stuff. Ah, corpses. Very nice. And we got some loot. 10 gold and bride's blood vial. Ooh, we're getting full now. Okay. Reinforced longbow. Ah. That's unfortunate. Some of those look fresh. Isn't this the bottom of Caer Brannock? Did someone come through after I'd closed? It opened the way. Did someone come through? That was silly of them. 80 gold. Okay. Alright. And I see a pier as well. New Crestwood docks. Oh, sorry, Bull. Just a second. Yeah, okay, I probably could have hugged the waterline a little bit more around here.
Rick, are you going to write me into one of your stories?
How could I not?
When you do, make sure you describe the musculature right. Because this isn't just endurance work. There was a lot of strength training to get here. You want to use words like rippling or ripped. Ripped is good, too.
The Iron Bull's belly was prone to rippling after every meal. He rarely wore shirts as they ripped under the strain.
That hurts, Varric. That's hurtful.
Oh. Yeah. Don't try to help him with the writing. Don't make suggestions. He's just not going to listen. Okay, loot. 81 gold and 2 deep stalker hide. Very nice. And we can examine this. Battered journal. Page from a Circle Mage's journal. I could travel around Crestwood. One person might sneak past the roaming dead with the aid of a little magic. I hear Redcliffe is taking in mages. If I get there, I'll be safe. I can't do it. These people have no one to help them. They've probably never seen undead before. Maybe they won't trust a mage, but what use was I penned in the circle? Maybe here I can do some good. I'll introduce myself to the villagers tomorrow. I hope they don't turn me away. Oh. Well. Yeah. I'm just going to say she never made it. Because that makes me feel a little bit better and not like, you know, they killed her because she was an apostate mage and the undead were walking around and, you know, the assumption might be that the apostate sent the dead after them. That's sad. And you were just trying to help as well. Okay. So, just a little bit of spindleweed. Just a lot of spindleweed. Okay. Oh yeah, we definitely could have hugged the waterline a little bit more, couldn't we? We definitely could have. Well, never mind. Does the mayor disappear after you've cleared the caves, or is it immediate? Like, is he already gone?
Someone help!
Oh. Let's loot this. A spirit essence, okay. Because I was just thinking maybe I could go back. Maybe I could go back to Crestwood and just see if the mayor has disappeared yet. I know he's supposed to. I know he is supposed to. Just don't know when. And it's lit down there. So is that where our camp is? Is it just over there? No, that's spindleweed. Okay. Well, never mind. Alright. Let's get to Crestwood and see if the mayor has disappeared. The village of Crestwood.
May be with you, Inquisitor.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for all
Yep,
your
the mayor
help.
is still here. Okay.
Yes, Inquisitor?
I want to tell you, the dam controls are fine.
You said the dam controls were smashed during the blight. Someone's fixed them.
Who could have... It must have been Robert. Our wheelwright. He kept busy mending things after the flood. He vanished a month later. We found his body in the spring, hanging from a pine. Please, I can think no more of this. That poor soul deserved better.
Ah, okay. Why? Why was his body hanging from a pine? Were the controls actually destroyed? Or did he go there intending to fix the controls, found that actually they weren't destroyed, and just couldn't take it? Or maybe you had him killed. Ooh, intrigue. Who knows? Do we have any traders here, or am I going to have to get over to Kerbranach to sell some stuff? Are you
Your people
trading?
are moving into the keep. We'll finally have someone to trade with.
Right, okay, so no. Alright, well, let's get to Skyhold, actually. I might as well get some war table operations going, and we'll empty our inventory. Okay, so, an offer from the Crows. With your knowledge of the Venatori and the Crows' intelligence on Enzo, I tracked down a storehouse just outside the city. I hope you didn't want us to leave any of the Venatori alive. Sadly, Lord Enzo was not present, but he may count his life in days. To show we respect our current arrangement, an interesting trinket from our raid on the Venatori. Gita. Masterwork Mabari grip. Ooh, okay. Sweet. Well, thank you. So, Delicate negotiations. The talks between Ferelden and Olay took place in Jada and went off more or less without incident. Queen Honora is a skilled diplomat, after all, and it was clear that the Orlesians were not interested in more war. This is only the first such meeting, but we've paved the way for a peace treaty. Queen Honora sent her thanks, along with a sword that is said to have belonged to the Ferelden hero King Calenhad. According to her, it is a symbol of her appreciation for the Inquisition's efforts. 60 influence and Avenger. Lovely. Well, thank you, Honora. So, last one. Dwarven slaves in Venatori hands. A report has arrived from the site of the suspected Venatori enclave. It is nonsensical given accepted historical record. Located Venatori enclave, fires on approach, assumed they torched their camp while retreating. Not the case. Camp already destroyed, Venatori dead, dwarven tools found, but no dwarves alive or dead. One deep stalker corpse found, signs of blight corruption. Best guess, Venatori surprised by forces emerging from the camp well. Assume they left the same way, well collapsed, no passage possible. Enclave scoured for resources for return to Skyhold. On return to Inquisition camp, message found next to a newly opened sinkhole. We always come for our own. What about you, Inquisition? Binthus Warhelm Kalsharok. Okay. 169 gold. Interesting. Okay. So, the dwarves of Kalsharok came for the dwarven slaves. What does it mean, what about you, Inquisition? We sent our forces to retrieve these people. Oh well. Oh well. An offer of help on their terms. Okay. A whisper from behind the throne. No, hang on. Let's go back over to Ferelden. Didn't we have something? Measure Veil strength. That would be nice. Reparations for Redcliffe. Diverting soldiers in the Frostbacks. Getting a judge's favour. Okay, that's for Josephine. We need to do that. Inquisitor, we have made an Orlesian judge sign papers formally requesting we elevate the Duparaquets into nobility. I've approached Judge Ald, who's requested a party of Inquisition soldiers meet him in the Frostbacks for a hunting expedition. Some sort of rare spider, as big as a horse, the judge was telling me, lives inside the caves a few days west of Skyhold. He would like an honor guard who knows the mountains to show him the way. Send some scouts and officers to accompany him, and Judge Ald will happily sign the paperwork we require. Josephine. Well, you're the only one who can do this. The commander has kindly found some soldiers he can spare to accompany Judge Ald's hunting party. Do it.
At your service.
Yeah, okay. So, what have we got here? Word from the crows. Oh. A letter delivered to Skyhold by silent messenger. We have a location for Lord Enzo and a large number of his Venatori compatriots. It's time to finish the job. Gita. Liliana. The crows are talented but outnumbered. My agents can create a distraction. The crows can eliminate Enzo and the Venatori in the confusion. Okay, what would Josephine have said? Involving ourselves in the assassination of an Antivan noble is dangerous, and why work with the crows longer than we have to? We can part ways now, knowing they will finish the job. Yeah, okay. And Cullen, we can take no chances attacking a Venatori stronghold. We should send our soldiers. I kind of like the thought of letting Liliana do this. But then a large number... Okay. Sending our soldiers would be an official act. You can't pretend that you didn't send soldiers. Sending Liliana's agents to just cause a distraction, though, we can pretend we didn't do that if we need to. So yes, Liliana can do that.
Inquisitor.
We just need something for Cullen now. Measure Veil strength. Let's see what this is about. Inquisitor, you've activated a number of the Elven artifacts used to detect the magical energies of the Veil. Individually, such readings have been helpful. If we can coordinate measurements of all the artifacts simultaneously, however, I believe we may be able to uncover rifts that may not even have opened yet. I have drafted a proposal for how we might use Inquisition mages across Orlais and Ferelden to activate these artifacts in a coordinated fashion, if you think that it might be useful. Seylis. Liliana is not participating. Josephine is busy, but if the Inquisition forces are stretched thin, nobles in the area will happily ensure the safety of our mages. Or Cullen, I can deploy soldiers with the mages to ensure their safety. Yeah, Cullen can do it.
To work?
You do that, Cullen. Okay, and you better do well. Okay. Okay, so we've returned to Three Trout Pond. Josephine is ready. Well, that's how long it took me to sort out my equipment. There's a place down here that I want to check out. Yeah, first, actually, let's grab the requisition officer.
Inquisitor, I've something for you. What is it? You may want to look into this.
Okay, we could get that survey done right away. Suppose we might as well. Several dwarven academies of the University of Orlais requested samples of ore from the Crestwood region. Okay. And another iron survey. Okay, let's forget that then. We can do it, but we don't want to be doing just that. So, yes, let's get rid of some highwaymen. I only need to kill 8 of them. Okay, that's 1. Okay. And that's 3. Or 2. Yep, 3. Okay, there we go. Thought for a second it wouldn't update. So, where is this agent? Hey, okay, we've got some more enemies down here. That's number 4. Number 5. And wolf. Okay. At least we got some loot from the wolf. 2 canine leather. Grab some obsidian. And it should be just up here. He should be just up here. Or not. Ah, okay, I walked right past him. Let's examine this. Bloody papers. This stack of papers is so blood-soaked the pages stick together. Only a few lines are still legible. After knowing who he truly serves, it was an easy thing to discover his compatriots. I lifted a list of their spies from one before I left. We have little time before the theft is discovered, so I advise we move post-haste. I was followed, but do not fear. I lost my pursuers in Lides. Only our closest friends know my final destination. Butcher. Oh dear.
Reinforcements!
Poor bastards. Well, let's go put them down.
Indeed, Bull. These are not highwaymen, so they don't count for my kill count. That's a shame. Okay, so what do you have? 12 gold. Ebonite wool and broken filter. Is that it? That was it. Okay. Well, let's grab this obsidian. And we need to tell Charter what happened here. Oh. Oh, okay, that might be all of the highwaymen that I need right there. Sweet. Guys, don't run away. Go for it. There we go, that's 8 of 8. Sweet. Alright, loot please. 2 plaid weave. Okay. And 3 plaid weave. Very nice. So, that's both of those quests done. We just need to speak to Charter. So, can we just fast travel? Yes, let's travel there then. Okay, and Charter.
Our patrols have spotted Red Templars up in the hills, Inquisitor. They're studying a set of Elvhen ruins. Why, we're not sure.
Yeah, well, I've got bad news.
I found Butcher's corpse by the South Road. Red Templars ambushed me afterward.
Only our highest operatives knew he was coming tonight. I must inform Sister Nightingale we have a traitor.
Yeah, okay. Anything else to report?
What's happening in Crestwood?
The roads are nearly deserted. Too many undead keep rising from the lake.
Right, because I still haven't cleared out the rift.
I should be going.
Another time.
But at least we've done that. High stakes. So, expose the double agent operation available. And we should... Is it up there? We need to return to the guy up there? I think so. Yeah, let's get around. Or maybe it was just... Maybe just killing those people was enough. Still waters, the bodies, and the iron survey. Yeah, okay. I guess that one was just auto-completed then. We don't need to return to that soldier to tell him that we've killed the bandits. Well, good. Alright, so... Red Templars are studying Elven ruins in the hills. We've already been up there, haven't we? We've been up there. Now we need to go back down into, well, into Old Crestwood when we eventually can get rid of all of that. So, let's go. Let's get out of here. Yeah, okay, we've got some terror demons. Very nice. No remains? Okay, well, never mind. I think we did check out all of this area. Not all of it, no, okay. Well, let's just open this up then. You're gonna have to remove those docks because there's no water now. They're gonna have to go further afield to get their fishing done. Okay, and there is something to claim right here. Alright. Fisherman's hut. The stink of carrion fills the air around this hut. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah. Well, at least you did some good fishing. That's bad. Ferelden Banner Crown. Sweet. And Amulet of Dexterity. Okay. Well, that's a shame. I guess this was the person supplying most of Crestwood's food. Alright. And let's get down there. Ah, a corpse. Just wondering.
Goodbye!
Oh, and loot. Okay, I'll take that, definitely. 10 gold and a ring velvet. And... oh, the astrarium is up there. Yeah, okay. Let's get into you. Lovely. Ah, and we got some loot. Sweet. Silver necklace, ring velvet, and fade touched ring velvet. Very nice. And the astrarium itself. Let's get into this. Okay, okay. So... yeah, okay. We're starting down here. And going up. Nice and easy. Okay. Constellation Tenebrium. Called Shadow in the common parlance, likely due to the ancient association of the constellation Tenebrium with Lucican, the old god of darkness and the night. It is odd, however, that the depiction for this constellation has always been an owl and not a dragon, even in the Tevinter text. This lends credence to the widely held belief that Tenebrium was a name meant to supplant an older Elven association, perhaps with the elven god Falandine, sometimes represented in tales as a giant owl. There is, of course, another explanation. Owls are nocturnal hunters, and among earlier peoples were considered terrifying omens of loss. From a study of Thedosian astronomy by Sister Oren Petrachius. Okay, and that's our final astrarium, so the cave should be open now. And we do know where that cave is. Alright, okay, and we can clearly see in to Old Crestwood, and yeah, the beacons are lit. Okay. How far down there could we get before? How far down? Can't have been very far. Or at all, really. Well, I can't remember, but never mind. I think we're still going to go at it from the other side. Oh. And what do we have here? Just random dung. Okay. I thought they might have been collectible. But never mind.
How could you possibly be a spy?
Well, it's a pretty easy job. I do some fighting and drinking, and then once in a while I tell Parvalin about it.
Where's the snaking, the plotting, the subtle machinations?
If you do that, everyone knows you're a spy. Drinking, fighting, writing notes. That's all it really takes.
Shit, you're either the worst Kunari ever or the best. I can't decide.
Yeah, he's not going to put too much effort into it. Why should he, when it doesn't need it? Okay. And yeah, some of this is still submerged. Ooh, Viridium, very nice. Still submerged, but we will get there. And I'm guessing that that isn't where it was. That house wasn't technically there, unless it was on, like, stilts or something. And this is all sunk. I'm just guessing. Because otherwise, it shouldn't be under the water, really. Unless it was a wave break, maybe. Stamina amulet. Very nice. These should be the fishing huts on the piers and everything, shouldn't they? Yeah, if this is as high as the water can get. Okay. Get into those terror demons. Very nice. Just this incredibly resilient embryo. Alright then, so that? Just Old Crestwood. Alright. Oh, and we do have something to find. Let's go and see if we can find this then.
So this is Old Crestwood.
Delightful. I should have brought a handkerchief.
I think a handkerchief isn't going to help in this case. But yeah, you probably should have. Okay. Well, let's ignore that. Take this. Bottles of Thedas. Hirul's Lava Burst. It tastes like burning. Brewed exclusively in Cal Hirul. Okay. And let's loot this. 181 gold and one-sided blade. And we just let this random spirit out. Random burning spirit, gone. Okay, well. You know, I think I'll leave it here, now that we are actually into Old Crestwood. And next episode we will finish off this area and go close that rift. So, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. I upload 5 videos a week, so hit the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.